Classic Hollywood was filled with stars, but only a select few earned true respect both on and off the screen. What sets these actors apart? Find out from this list of classic Hollywood's most respected actors. 10. Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart remains one of the most recognizable figures of classic Hollywood. His cinematic journey began in the 1930s with stage roles before his breakout in The Maltese Falcon, a trailblazer for the film noir genre. A year later, Casablanca immortalized him, kicking off an extraordinary career. Hits like The Big Sleep, Key Largo, and In a Lonely Place solidified his dominance in the 1940s. In 1951, Bogart earned his only Oscar for The African Queen and continued his success with The Barefoot Contessa and Sabrina. However, his story ended poignantly when he passed away from cancer in 1957 at just 57. Bogart's love story with Lauren Bacall, an icon in its own right, added to his mystique. Despite his unconventional looks and lifestyle, chain-smoking, heavy drinking, and wiry build, Bogart possessed an inexplicable star quality that made audiences adore him. His unique charisma and ability to carry films made him the quintessential tough-talking leading man of the 1940s, an era when Hollywood crafted stars like him to perfection. 9. James Stewart. James Stewart remains one of classic Hollywood's most beloved actors, celebrated for his relatable charm and unforgettable performances. Best known for his role as George Bailey in the timeless It's a Wonderful Life, Stewart's heartfelt portrayal earned him an Oscar nomination in 1946. But his career was far more than one iconic film. Over nearly 6 decades, Stewart mastered the art of embodying the everyday man, securing his place as a cinematic legend. A Princeton graduate, Stewart's rise to fame began with collaborations with director Frank Capra. Their 1939 masterpiece, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, garnered Stewart his first of 5 Oscar nominations. His crowning achievement came in 1941, when he won an Academy Award for The Philadelphia Story. The 1940s cemented Stewart as a household name, with It's a Wonderful Life becoming a cherished holiday tradition. In the 1950s, he elevated his career further, delivering remarkable performances in Alfred Hitchcock classics like Rope, Rear Window, and Vertigo. Stewart's legacy lies in his ability to make audiences feel at home, no matter the role. 8. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando redefined Hollywood with his groundbreaking approach to acting, earning him a place among cinema's greatest legends. As the face of method acting, Brando's tutelage under Stella Adler birthed a style that influenced countless actors. With nearly 50 films to his name, his career is marked by unparalleled critical and cultural impact. His filmography includes masterpieces like The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, On the Waterfront, A Streetcar Named Desire, and Last Tango in Paris. These films, celebrated for their brilliance, were elevated by Brando's charisma and devotion to his craft. His ability to command attention, even in understated moments, showcased his unique power as an actor. Brando's accolades speak volumes. Oscars for A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, On the Waterfront, 1954, and The Godfather, 1972. He pioneered an introspective approach to method acting, prioritizing audience connection over flashy transformations. Brando saw acting as vital to human interaction, famously stating, "We couldn't survive a second if we weren't able to act." His genius transcended cinema, linking art to society's deeper truths. 7. Cary Grant. Few stars shine as brightly in Hollywood's golden age as Cary Grant. An iconic actor and master comedian, Grant became the epitome of the perfect leading man over a career that spanned 3 decades. He earned his place among the greats with standout performances in classic screwball comedies like The Awful Truth, Bringing Up Baby, and His Girl Friday, showcasing his comedic skill and versatility. In the 1950s, Grant partnered with Alfred Hitchcock, creating suspense classics such as Notorious, Suspicion, To Catch a Thief, and North by Northwest. These films revealed his range, transitioning from the suave leading man to a master of suspense. Grant also excelled in romantic comedies like An Affair to Remember and Indiscreet. Though he never won a competitive Oscar, Grant was honored with an Academy Award in 1970 for his lasting impact on cinema. Known for his impeccable style and charm, Grant became the embodiment of old Hollywood elegance. He blended looks with acting skill, creating unforgettable chemistry with co-stars. Beyond the screen, his fashion sense remains legendary, cementing his status as Hollywood's best-dressed heartthrob. 6. Henry Fonda. Henry Fonda's career, which spanned over 5 decades, made him one of the most respected actors in classic Hollywood. Born on May 16, 1905, in Grand Island, Nebraska, Fonda transitioned from Broadway to the big screen in the 1930s, quickly gaining recognition for his naturalistic acting and genuine portrayal of complex characters. His distinct voice and commanding presence set him apart. Fonda's big break came with The Grapes of Wrath, 1940, where his portrayal of Tom Joad, a man struggling through the Great Depression, turned him into a household name. This role solidified his image as the perfect relatable hero. Throughout the 1940s and 50s, Fonda showcased his versatility in films ranging from comedies like The Lady Eve to the iconic villain in Once Upon a Time in the West. Beyond acting, Fonda co-produced and starred in 12 Angry Men, 1957, a film that earned him a BAFTA and showcased his commitment to projects addressing societal issues. His career culminated in a well-deserved Oscar in 1982 for On Golden Pond, a poignant family drama alongside his daughter Jane Fonda. 5. Clark Gable. Among Hollywood's many stars, few embodied rugged charm and masculinity like Clark Gable. Rising to fame during the silent era, Gable's career mirrored the transformative 1930s, establishing him as one of the Golden Age's most beloved actors. His breakthrough came with an Oscar-winning performance in It Happened One Night, cementing his status as a leading man. Yet it was his portrayal of Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, 1939, that made him a true legend. Gable's career spanned 2 decades, culminating in his final film, The Misfits, alongside Marilyn Monroe. This marked the end of their cinematic journeys, adding a poignant touch to their legacies. What set Gable apart was his unique blend of rugged masculinity and elegance. Despite early criticism of his appearance, his appeal lay in this duality, a lumberjack in evening clothes. Raised by an Ohio oil driller and farmer, Gable was encouraged to embrace traditional masculine pursuits. Yet he also nurtured a love for the arts, reciting Shakespeare and playing piano. His path to acting was unconventional, supplementing income through laboring in oil fields rather than waiting tables. 4. James Cagney. James Cagney was a true Hollywood icon, excelling not only as an actor but also as a dancer and director. His legendary roles in Yankee Doodle Dandy and White Heat are still celebrated today. But his career extends far beyond these iconic performances. Rising to prominence in the 1930s with films like The Public Enemy and Angels with Dirty Faces, Cagney became synonymous with the tough guy persona. Yet, even when playing gangsters, he infused his characters with moral complexity, exploring the internal conflict between good and evil. Cagney's career took an unexpected turn when he withdrew from public life for nearly 2 decades to escape Hollywood's overwhelming spotlight. This hiatus allowed him to preserve his authenticity and avoid the pitfalls of fame. His no-nonsense approach to acting, learn your lines, plant your feet, look the other actor in the eye, say the words, mean them, highlighted his commitment to authenticity and emotional depth. A defining moment in his career came in 1942 with Yankee Doodle Dandy, a role that earned him the Oscar for Best Actor and revealed his remarkable range. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, Cagney's career continued to soar with powerful performances in films like White Heat and Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye. 3. Spencer Tracy. Spencer Tracy is widely regarded as one of the most respected actors of Hollywood's golden age. Over his remarkable career, which spanned 3 decades and 75 films, he left an enduring impact on cinema. Tracy made history as the first actor to win consecutive Best Actor Oscars, a feat only repeated once since. Known for his versatility, he avoided the method acting style popular at the time, favoring a natural, grounded approach. While his collaborations with Katharine Hepburn are iconic, Tracy's solo work, including Father of the Bride, The Old Man and the Sea, and Judgment at Nuremberg, showcases his range across genres. His chemistry with Hepburn in films like Woman of the Year, Adam's Rib, and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner remains legendary, contributing to their status as one of Hollywood's most beloved on-screen pairs. Tracy's commitment to a realistic, unpretentious acting style, alongside his refusal to follow trends, solidified his legacy as a leading figure in classic Hollywood. His ability to master a wide range of roles keeps him firmly placed among the greatest cinematic talents. 2. Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly's journey in the entertainment world began in 1932 at just 20 years old when his family founded 2 dance schools. As a dance instructor, Kelly's passion and energy were evident, as he worked tirelessly to encourage every student, no matter their skill level. While teaching, he graduated from the University of Pittsburgh in 1933 with a major in economics. Facing the financial hardships of the early 1930s, Kelly took on various jobs, including ditch digging, and arrived in Hollywood in 1938, eager for more than just teaching. After success on Broadway, he made his film debut in 1942's For Me and My Gal alongside Judy Garland. His breakout came in 1944 with CoverGirl, where he created the groundbreaking alter ego dance sequence, dancing with his own reflection. Kelly's career soared, earning an Oscar for An American in Paris and starring in Singin' in the Rain. Despite tensions with MGM, Kelly reinvented himself as a director and choreographer. In 1960, he made history by creating a ballet for the Paris Opera. 1. Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin is widely regarded as the father of the silent film era, with a legacy that endures to this day. His mastery of physical comedy made him a global star in the 1920s, with iconic films like The Kid, The Circus, and A Woman of Paris. What set Chaplin apart was his ability to transcend language, becoming a universal symbol of cinema. As a co-founder of United Artists, he gained creative control over his work, further cementing his impact. Though the film industry was transitioning to sound, Chaplin resisted and produced City Lights and Modern Times, 2 masterpieces of silent film. In 1940, he embraced sound with The Great Dictator, a daring satire of Hitler. Chaplin's filmography, though limited to just 10 feature films, showcases his commitment to quality over quantity, earning him a place alongside the greatest cinematic artists. His physicality and expressive face made him an iconic performer, while his influence extends to actors who continue to portray consistent personas in their work. Chaplin's silent performances, full of emotional depth, solidified his place as a true cinematic giant. If you like this video, do not forget to share and subscribe. Also, let us know in the comments who surprised you in this list of classic Hollywood's most respected actors.